I'm Robin from ParaThatsNotNormal, and if you have a selenite or fluorite or a quartz wand and you don't know how to activate a grid with it, stay tuned and I'll show you how. And if you like this video, be sure to subscribe and click on the bell. For this grid, you will need the following: Green Aventurine, Green Moss Agate, Starry Jasper, Jade, Citrine, Tiger's Eye, Amethyst, and a crystal generator, a quartz crystal tower. And you may use a wand, which is selenite or quartz crystal. Okay, everybody, let's begin gridding. So for the grid for today's purpose, I'm doing prosperity. So here's the clear quartz that I'm going to begin with. Now, the idea of using the generator, the single point generator, why it was so important for me, is because of this flat base and the point and the 6 sides. So what's going to happen is the stones are going to go up through the base, basically the energy from the stones through the base, up, out the top, and back through. And it's just going to keep doing that. So I'm going to go ahead and set that in what would be the center. And then here are my stones, and each one represents a certain element of prosperity, as I described before. So I'm going to go ahead and it doesn't matter which one, whatever feels right for you. I think I'm going to start with Tiger's Eye. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with what they call the quarters, and I'm going to put one above to the side, and you want to go in a clockwise direction. Then you lay your next layer. So for the next layer, I'm going to go with the Mossy Agate. I'm going to go ahead and lay that down, and as you're laying them, you think of your intention, or you can say it out loud, but you just do it like so. Okay? And I'm going to go ahead and lay out one more, I believe. I'm going to do one more on the quarters. I'm going to do Starry Jasper. Has a little bit of pyrite in there. And I'm just going to do it like so. Again, thinking the intention through. Okay? So now we've done the quarters, and I'm going to do the cross quarters. And again, I'm going to go in a clockwise direction. So I'm going to choose my Green Aventurine, and I'm just going to place it like so. Again, with the intent in mind as you are going around. And then I'm going to take my Citrine, and I'm going to do the same. And then as I just go around, doing the cross quarters. Okay. Then I'm going to take my Jade and and these stones can be any size. There's no rules. All right. So there we have it. And then I decided, you know what, I liked these little amethyst points, and amethyst is higher wisdom, and you need some higher wisdom sometimes in making decisions to bring you prosperity. So I'm going to go ahead and throw those in there. That's how fluid this is. There's no right or wrong. You just always want to keep your intention in mind as you're laying out your stones. So there you have it. So the final piece is to put your quartz points. And I'll have better quartz points, I think, as I get more enchanted crystal boxes. But basically, if you want the energy to come into you, you put the points facing you. If you want the send energy out, say out to heal people or out, you know, to help, then you're going to put the points facing out. To bring prosperity into me, I'm going to bring and point it in. So again, I'm going to lay it, I guess I'm going to, well, I'll do all of them. So I'll do the quarters. Hopefully I have enough. And I have really itty bitty little ones left for do the cross quarters, but it's the intent that matters. And I'll just do the same. And there we are. So we've just laid out all of our stones. We have our generator. The generator is taking the energy from those stones, bringing it upwards to the point, and that's why that is important, that that point is sharp, and then it's bringing it back through. So it's just creating a vortex of energy. So the next step is to activate the grid. This is where your wand can come into handy here. So what you're going to do to activate is you are going to touch the generator, and then you're going to touch your first stone. Back to the generator, touch your second stone, and you just do that all the way around with your intent in mind, just like so, until you get all the way to the final bit. Come back and you touch your first stone. That's how you end it. Then what you can do is come back and draw a circle around and end it back. And that is how you activate your grid. Now when you're finished, you deactivate your grid, exact opposite of how you activated it. You're going to go counterclockwise, and you're going to touch the generator, first stone, second stone, third stone, back, and then go this way, back around till you get to the final stone, back to the generator, and touch that first stone again. And then you're going to draw your circle counterclockwise. And then you can take it apart in the opposite of how you had assembled it. If you want to be very, very meticulous with it, you take it apart the way you assembled it. So this is why I like this little tray, is I can literally take my grid and pick it up and take it to another room. So that's why I picked that up today. I thought that that was really cool. So that is my prosperity grid. That is how you activate. First off, that's how you assemble, activate, deactivate, and then you would disassemble the opposite of how you assembled it. Take care, enjoy, and happy gridding.